weeks after a heartbreak. His heart broke. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here again with another story time video, and this one is about how Dane and I met. Okay, so it all started back in high school. uh, I knew Dane back in high school, but we never used to talk. He was on the student body, he was the president. So you know them cocky boy they, yes, him did very neat and all, and him just, you know, book smart and nerdish. So so yeah, I knew him from that time, but we never used to talk. I just saw him and all that. It was about 2007. He was 3 grades ahead of me, right? And one evening I was there with my friends, right? And we were there like out by the road waiting on taxi bus to go home, right?
Exactly, at the bus stop.
At the bus stop. I remember him approached me and we were there talking and all that, and you remember how it go, right?
Yeah.
Tell them.
So, you know, I was there with my brethren and pretty much I looked across the road and saw this pretty girl, and I was like, yo, I'm so come back. So I'm saying to my brethren, you know, so come back. And I went across the road, right? And she was looking at me, but it's like she never expect me to approach her.
Come I tell you, him did, you know them in the student body, so you know them books, them just focus and them look cocky and you know them type of boy there, yeah.
I wasn't cocky by the way,
So yes, sir, but him did ever neat and all that. I admired that about him.
Yeah, so you know, I approached her, and this is the funny part. I actually said to her, "Hi, what's your name?"
And I said, my name is Kareem.
I was like, "Oh, that's a nice name." But you know, most of all, I'd like to be a part of your family.
Like you know, propose to me, you know.
Yeah, like big man thing is like, you know, when it's like you see a love from,
It
you know.
was love at first sight.
Yeah, make me get emotional.
Whatever.
But yeah. So
yes,
you know, so I met her at that time again, you know, and I mean, seen her around school and all of that, you know, and saw her at that time again, and approached her actually at that point in time, you know.
but
And
after that, we didn't exchange any other words after. I mean, I saw him and all that, and he was about to graduate, because as I said, he was 3 grades ahead of me. So at that time, he was in grade 11, right?
right.
And it all went down to, you know, everybody grew up or graduate and all that. And I mean, I don't remember anything about him. I mean, no, I don't remember nothing about me, right?
And by the way, from them time, I did literally shy. You know,
Shy,
I was shy.
yeah.
I was a very shy guy. So I never really approach anybody, even if I like them. I wouldn't really approach them, but you know, for some reason, I saw her, and I knew that I wanted to be a part of her family. You know, so so pretty much I had to take that opportunity and approach her.
Yeah, so afterwards, you know, we all got old and all that, and I know he didn't remember about me, and I didn't remember about him also. So, you know, I think it was 2011, I started college, and afterwards, I remember I was on Facebook one day, right? And that was in, I think it was in, because I started college 2011, right? And in 2012, I think I got a friend request from him, and when you're not when you get a friend request, you want to know who the person is, so you're gonna click on the person profile and all that. So when I click, I say, oh, is this guy who did approach me in high school? So anyways, now I start scroll down on him profile. You want to know, saying, well, hot now, Me, I say, no, sir, I know him this. Me say him have on some fitted pants, and him neat, and me I tell her, say, him groom, and me I say, no, man. So me start scroll, and I say, yeah, him look nice now, Him no look nerdy again, but me I tell you, they look really good. I'm start scroll now, and afterwards, and the scroll, me buck up on him and him girlfriend. Me say, alright, I guess we're in.
But yeah, well, before we even gonna say, let me backtrack a bit, right? Because when I initially sent her the Facebook request, the Facebook friend request, right? It was me and my brother that was home, and we were pretty much, on Facebook and all of that and thing, and I saw her picture and I was like, yo, man, isn't that the girl that I approached? And anyways, I looked at her profile and I like what I saw as well. And my brother looked and see her picture and said, my youth, no matter what you try, you not get that the girl there. You not get that the girl there. Yo, she love her man and her man love her.
But then you have a little boyfriend and you can't imagine breaking up with that person. Like you have a boyfriend and say, oh yes, we plan to get married and plan to have kids. Them little perfect life thing in your head. So that time say you have a one little boyfriend where you don't want to lose, so you but no other man mash up your relationship. So apparently his brother saw that about me and said that to him, because his brother used to go to the same school as us also.
Trust me, yo, like when him tell me that still, it's like, my mind, I say, trust me, you don't want to tell me that, because at this time I go, like, literally, go all out. Just tell me say I can't do it. If you tell me say I can't do it, trust me, I'll go do it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I sent her the request and all of that and whatnot, and
He
probably
sent me a message.
Yeah.
So he sent me a message, and I remember he said hi. So I said hi to him and all that, and we were talking. Like he said, how are you and all that, those general questions. I said I'm okay, and I may ask him how I'm doing. And then afterwards we exchanged numbers, right?
Yes, everything done.
And so we were there, cause I was dating someone at that time, because my high school boyfriend, we break up for a long time, them time. So they don't, so his brother basically don't know if I was dating afterwards or anything. He just knew about the high school boyfriend. So at that time, as I said, I was in college and I was dating someone, but it wasn't just dating basically, right? And I remember when Dane and I was talking, and Dane said to me that, we start to talk frequently, and he said, and I said, oh, you have a girlfriend or not? That he said, yes. But at that time, they were going through a little issue, and, he said to me that, I don't think it's going to work. We actually broke up. And when I asked how long, he said, like basically 1 week. So me say, we were there talking, and I was encouraging him, because for me, even if it's a case at that time where Dane wanted us to be together, I would not go in a relationship knowing that his girlfriend and him, they just broke up for a week, and they had like a couple years relationship. You understand? You want the person to give it another try, even if you're interested, because it doesn't make any sense to go in a relationship when the person still have love for someone else. Like, honestly, make no sense. So we were there talking, and he asked my opinion as to what he should do. So I said, well, at that time, I kind of getting to like him, not love, just like him. His personality was good and all
Like,
that.
she did love me.
Yeah, I did like
You
you.
did love me.
Anyways, I was getting to like him, but at the same time, I respect the fact that, he's telling me that, about his relationship and all that, and I didn't want to go get involved in that, right? So then afterwards, I said, alright, well, this is what I think you should do. You should follow your heart. I said the next day he called me and say, I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna follow my heart. But for him heart never that what me did. Him heart the damn ex. So I say, alright, that's fine. As me say, I respect his decision. So we say that's fine. So I follow my heart. 2 weeks after heartbreak. His heart broke. The man laughed. So him tell me back and said, boy, him give it a try, but it don't work out. And I said, well, I just say because at that time the guy that I was dating also, it didn't work out for me. So yeah.
So God just made this work.
I guess so.
But yeah, so pretty much after started to talk more and more frequently. Them time the late nights, free nights I run and them things like, oh gosh.
You're up on the phone till early morning and all them stuff. Nowadays, hello, after 8 don't call me. I want to go on my bed. But yeah,
but yeah, when pretty much she she had a sister that lived in Kingston, and pretty much she would have accommodated her sometimes, to come up and stay and all of that and whatnot, right? So there was this one particular time that I remember. I was at work and we spoke, right? We spoke and we arranged a little date, right? She and her sister was actually there in the area, and I got lunchtime, right? So me so excited now, ready, left work,
yeah, ready
run
for
cross
date.
road and everything, ready for date, yeah. Well, fix up, spray up and everything, look nice.
So basically, we meet up there. My sister, unfortunately, she's no longer with us, but that's another thing. It's taken a while for me to really get over that, so I don't really want to go in depth now. But she was living in Kingston at that time, and we meet up with Dean, and at this place. I think it was Pizza Hut at that time. That time Pizza Hut did a go on with teams. Yeah, you have a nice settings and all that, right? And I remember we were there talking, and I used to like little advice now and then from my sister, even though she did harsh, but I like certain advice from her because, she's good at that. So, I brought her there because I wanted her opinion, and I was new to the area, Kingston and all that. So, he was living in Kingston and all that. And I said, alright, we went there.
So pretty much you wanted to judge me.
Me? Judge your hoe?
Yeah, because you're bringing some stuff to judge me.
Well, it's
on
just
a
an
scale
opinion.
of 1 to 10.
Anyways, so we meet up there and we were eating. We had a nice time. And I tell her, saying, they look sharp, Let me don't know. And they just look so calm and then something they sharp and nice, right? So we meet up and we're there talking and we eat and all that and what. When it's time to pay the bill.